You know, Michael Steele, I just want to put this out there because I hear this, you know, why can't we let Trump go? I let Trump go. It was the happiest day of my life. But the damage he's done to our country and the fact that he's turned the party he's sat atop of into an anti-democratic movement is irreparable in its harm that it's already done and potentially catastrophic in the damage it could do in the future. I want to read you something Max Boot writes. He kind of gets his finger right on this buffoonery that maybe distracts from the potent danger he represents. Max Booth writes this in the Washington Post. While Trump is not a serious person, he's a serious threat to our democracy, and we make a grave mistake if we dismiss him as a punchline. What has made dictators and demagogues so dangerous is their ability to pull vast numbers of people into their personal delusions, to turn their paranoid fantasies and megalomaniacal dreams into a harsh reality for millions. Trump has the same malign gift. What will it take for someone like you to throw in and run as a Democrat? I mean, to go further than calling out your own party.
Well, I mean, that's the challenge. That's the challenge for all of us right now is how do you navigate this new space that Trump has clearly defined? I mean, to Max's point, you fundamentally have to understand how did that happen? Well, for about a 14, 15-year period, Trump had built this relationship with these vast numbers of people across the country. He, in effect, when he became a politician, turned his viewers into his voters. And so like any good, you know, reality TV program, they stay stuck on that channel and they like those episodes. And he plays to that narrative. So for other programming, if you were to stay with that analogy, how do you program against it? How do you draw people away from that? Is it enough just to say to change the label of your station, to change from an R to a D? And I think I don't think it is. I think we fundamentally have to go deeper than that. You're not going to change the fact that, you know, 72 million Americans voted again for what Trump was selling them. Right after 4 years of witnessing the deconstruction of the administrative state, he picked up 6-7 more million Americans. So we fundamentally have to understand what we're in right now. This is, I mean, it's almost trite as much as we're using it, but it is so damn true. This is about what our democracy is, what it will become. This is about the character of our leaders. And as citizens, we the people, we're going to have to decide, is this us? Is this the new U.S., right? Is this the new us? And if it isn't, damn it, you're going to have to go into 2022 with everything and 10 times more than you had in 2020. And for those who are looking at running for office, whether under what banner or label they wanted to run under, they're going to have to decide and define what those guiding principles are going to be to distinguish them from that reality TV nonsense. That's not real. From the very beginning, when Trump came out with fake news, you knew what this game was all about, you know? And so he's defining truth as lies. He's defining what's real as fake. And whatever he puts out there is legitimate. And so now we are stuck with trying to undo that. And that's the hardest part of saving this democracy, is going about doing that.
Michael Steele, you're a good person, though, to talk our way through it with. Thank you for starting.